festival inspired makeup look. I really wanted to do something with gold glitters and just like random different things, so I came up with this wee makeup look here. If you liked it, please give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below what you would like me to see next. And also, I'm also filming with a new lens today, so let me know down below also if the quality is better and also if the audio is better too, because I've also got a new mic as well. And of course, all the product stuff that I use in today's video I will leave in the description box below. I love you guys and I will see you soon. So the first thing I'm going to use is my Vitamin Enriched face base from Molly Brown. I love this just because I would have more like dry skin, and I feel like this just adds so much more moisture into my skin. Oops, I got up my lip. So because I'm doing like a really gold goddess inspired makeup look, hence why I have like this little choker on. It's actually from Primark, by the way, guys. Oh my gosh, let me turn my phone on silent. So I'm going to be taking the iconic London Illuminator drops, and these are very similar to the Cover FX drops. They're pretty much exactly the same, but I think iconic London only has them in one shade, whereas Cover FX have them in a ton of different shades. But I literally love applying these under my foundation. I love mixing it in with my foundation. I love using it like as like a highlighter base first, because whenever you put this down first but under your highlighter, under your actual powder highlighter, it literally looks so intense. Okay, so for my foundation, I think I'm going to take my Hourglass stick foundation again, just because I've literally been obsessed with this, and this is never going to last me long at all. Like I've used it about, I think I've used it about 4 times now already, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I just love the coverage it gives. It looks awesome in photographs, and I'm just obsessed with it. So I literally do like 3 wee strokes on my cheeks, my chin, eyes and nose, and the forehead like that. Pretty much like that. And mine is in the shade Golden Tan, if anyone's wondering. And as you can see, my neck is very dark right now, so I like to use a darker foundation to kind of match it up. And then what I do is I just take like a big massive kabuki brush. This is just the Zoeva powder polish brush 107, and I just start pressing this into my skin. So for my concealer today, I'm going to be taking a mix between the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and the Maybelline Fit Me. These are like my 2 favourites at the moment. I recently ordered the Tarte Shape Tip as well, so that'll be coming soon, hopefully this week. So what I do is I basically just apply some of this underneath my eyes, and then I take the Maybelline one and just apply that underneath, because I do like my under eyes to be quite bright, but sometimes the Urban Decay one is a little bit too brightening, so I just like to keep it like based on my eyes. And then again, I'm just going to take my big brush and just use this to blend everything together. So to set my under eye powder, I'm going to use the Kiko Radiant Fusion Baked Powder in 01, and it's just one of the lighter shades, on this Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. And I'm just going to place this underneath my eyes just to set my concealer in place, just so that it doesn't crease on me. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and do my eyebrows, and then I will be back just because I did upload an eyebrow routine recently. I'll link it down below if you're interested. But yeah, I'm going to go do my eyebrows and I'll be back in 2 seconds. So now that I have my eyebrows and stuff done, I just set my eyelids and stuff just to make sure that everything just goes on really smoothly. What I'm going to do is take my Morphe 350 palette. I think I'm going to take this wee shade here as my transition colour. So this wee one right here. And with this, I'm just going to run this right through my crease and use this as my transition colour. So this look is going to be really bronze, really gold, just really warm in general. So you're wanting to obviously stay towards the more kind of warmer colours. In one of my next videos, I'm definitely going to do a more kind of cooler tone makeup, because cooler tone eyeshadows are definitely not my favourite. So that's why I never really do any sort of cool tone eye looks. But I definitely want to do something, because I feel like it would go better with my hair at the moment, because my hair is kind of starting to wash out into like a grey purple. So I feel like using like a cooler tone like grey or like a blue or something on my eyes would be really nice. So what I'm going to do is just sort of wing that out, and then also apply it underneath my eye as well, as always, because you guys know I love having like really smoky underneath as well. So what I'm going to do next is go in with this shade here called Creation from the Venus 1 palette. This is just this palette here. So I'm going to take this colour here and then just apply this sort of like on my outer corner, and then bring it into my inner corner as well, because again I want this look to be quite smoky looking but still nice and like blown out and stuff. So what I'm doing is pretty much placing the majority of the product on the outer corner, and then just kind of bringing it back and forth just to sort of diffuse that out a wee bit. And then whatever's left in the brush, I'm just taking through the rest of my crease. That, and as you can see, as you're going back and forth, you're sort of blending it out as you go too, so you don't really need to go in with another separate brush. So I'm just going to do another wee layer of that, and then just build that up on the outer corner, and then just go back and forth from the inner corner back out to the outer corner. And again, with these sort of looks, you want to have a nice clean blending brush outside, just so that you can blend as you go, just to make sure there's no harsh lines and everything's sort of blended really smoothly together. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do the same on my other eye, and then I'm just going to take that same eyeshadow shade and just apply this on the outer corner of my lower lash line. I don't want to bring this right in, I just want to kind of keep this on the outer corner. So what I'm going to do now is go in with a little bit of concealer and just do like a half cut crease, because I want to apply some glitter like in the inner corner, and then I'm going to apply like little sequins in my actual inner corner. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is take my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC15 and use this to kind of cut out my crease. I don't want it to be too defined, like I just want it to be nice and bright in the inner corner but still quite like sharp looking. I don't want it to be like a complete and utter cut crease, but I want it to be just nice and bright and quite sharp looking in the inner corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and then I will be back to apply some glitter. So what I'm going to do now is go back in with that same brush that I used the shade Creation on and just sort of like blend into the concealer, just so that it's nice and like blended looking and it's like you don't see any sort of harsh lines. So what I'm going to do first is put down like a gold eyeshadow first of all. So I'm going to take this shade here from the Morphe palette mixed with this one, these two wee shades here, and then with this I'm just going to put this right on top of where I've done the concealer. What I'm going to do now is go in with this Holy Grail glitter by Violet Voss. It's in the shade Holy Grail, and it's like the most like goldest sort of glitter that I have. I do have loads of like gold glitters, but this one is more like gold, whereas I have ones that are like more of like a champagne-y kind of gold, whereas this one is like pure gold. So what I'm going to do is place down some of the liquid sugar from Candy or something, Candy Glitters or something, like Eye Candy maybe. I totally forget what brand this is from. But it's like a sticky watery thing, and I just take some onto my little brush and then just place this on top of the gold eyeshadow and then pack on the glitter on top. Don't worry if you get any glitter like on your cheeks or anything whilst applying this, because we can go in at the end and just wipe that away. So now that I have that applied, I'm just going to go in with like a little brush and just flick off any glitter that's kind of fallen down. For my inner corner, I'm going to be taking this shade here from Makeup Geek. It's one of my favourite like highlighting shades. It's in the shade Voltage, and it's like a white, but it has like a gold sort of shimmer through it. And I'm going to really sort of heavily apply this in the inner corner of my eyes. It's like a base, because I am going to apply some like wee sequences in here. So here I have these little like hexagonal sort of like sequiny sort of things. And what I'm going to do is do like a wee like drop of eyelash glue on the back of my hand. Whoops, that's far too much. And what I'm going to do, I've got like this little nail like dotting tool, which I'm going to use to like put in the inner of my, which I'm going to use to put in like the inner corner of my eyes. So, right, it's going to be so fiddly to show you guys. So what I'm doing is literally just taking the tiniest bit of glue on the end of this and just doing like a wee dot in the inner corner of my eye. And then I take one of the little gem thingies and just place it in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, as you can see, I have all the little like things in here. So what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to do, I really want to do like crying like glitter sort of thing. I got this glitter sent to me from In Your Dreams, and I'll leave their Instagram down below. They do like awesome like stuff for like festivals. They do like all diamonds for your head, like things for your hair. They sent me like a ton of different glitters, so I really want to try this one. This is the Gold Lilith chunky glitter, and it has like little stars and stuff through it, so I really want to use this. And then I also have this sort of craft glitter, so because I want to like sort of mix them and make like a little mixture of glitter, so I have that. What I'm going to do first is take Mary Loumaniser from the Balm, and what I'm going to do with this is apply this like quite heavily along the tops of my cheekbones here. I want to apply like a ton of highlighter, and then I'm also going to take some above my brow. Also going to take some on the tip of my nose. So now what I'm going to do is take this Sparkle Dust from Inglot. It's for the face, body and eyes. And again, what I'm going to do with this is just put this, I'm going to focus this one more just on my under eye area. So I'm taking some of this onto my wee brush and just applying that on top. Wow, I'm literally just layering like so much of this on. And don't worry if it looks really like just like there, like in your face. We're going to go in with another brush in the end and just sort of clean it up. So now what we're going to do is move on to the glitter like under the eyes. So what I'm going to do I have a couple of these little synthetic brushes that I'm going to use that I got in like a craft store, just because I don't want to apply glue to my like real hair brushes and then all the brushes get like glued together. So I'm going to take this. I think I'm going to take eyelash glue for this, just because the liquid sugar thing that I use isn't that sticky, and I do really want to make sure this is quite sticky on my face because I don't want the glitter like falling everywhere. So what I'm going to do is just cover my brush in eyelash glue, and then I'm just going to like do like little like dots kind of going down. Now that I have that sort of glitter down, what I'm going to do is open this one, and this one has like little stars and stuff in it. So the first glitter that I used there was this wee one, and then now I'm going to move on to the one that I got sent from the Instagram company. So then now what I'm going to do is take a white like cream. I have a white eyeliner, but I have no idea what I've done with it. So I'm going to do like little lines above my brows. So I'm going to take, I don't know what brush to use. I'm just going to take like this little small brush. Right, hopefully this goes okay. So what I'm going to do now is just take a little bit of lash glue, do 2 little dots above those little lines, a wee dot here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little star from the In Your Dreams collection and just set that on top. So for my lips, I'm going to take this lip liner here from Primark, and this is the PS Love lip liner in the shade Toffee. So whenever I've that done, what I'm going to do is go in with Myth lipstick from MAC. Now this is really pale, but just wait a minute just until I have the final look, because this looks ridiculous right now. And then over that, I'm going to take this Neve Cosmetics Vernissage Natural Gloss. I think that's how you pronounce that, no idea. And this is going to make it more of like a natural kind of nude colour. And then go back in with the lip liner just to perfect the edges. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun creating this. I'm absolutely obsessed with like this glitter. Like I literally do not want to take this makeup off right now. But yeah, I love yous all, and don't forget to comment down below and let me know if the quality and like the mic and the audio and stuff is okay, because I am filming on a new mic and a new lens as well. So but yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.